Welcome back to the video, Extreme Stories, and back to another video. Once again, it's Tuesday, the day after Eclipse. Yeah, so let's just get to it. So this video is going to be about, something that happened back in 3rd grade with this one kid. There used to be this one kid. Really, scary, He's a scary kid. But his name was, you just call him Danny. So Danny was one of those, stereotypes, one of those bad kids, I met back in 3rd grade, and, he was not a bright student. He literally got himself into more trouble than anyone else in the classroom. Because, of course, he's a troublemaker. A huge troublemaker. And also, this kid did some pretty crazy things over the year that I was in school with him. And they were not really good. They were not, things that you expect, but they were things that really would horrify you. And also, he was one of those kids who was, basically one of those F students in the classroom. There was even this one time when our teacher paired me up with him, and we were supposed to be doing something, activity, and of course, at first I was like, I don't trust him. So, I'm doing this problem, doing my own problem, and he was supposed to do a problem by himself. That's what the teacher asked, but he just stood there and said, Nah. I'm the cool kid. You do the work. Yeah, you do the work, all for me. And that was really annoying because I did my own work. He doesn't even want to do his own work because he's even probably too careless to do it. He is like other people doing the work for him, which is, not a very good thing for him to do because, that'll backfire later on for him. But anyways, the next awful thing he did, looking back. Yeah, so the next awful thing he did was, there used to be this one kid in the classroom named Gavin, I should say. One day he got into an argument with Danny on some little thing that was crazy or something. Well, that might have been Danny's fault, and of course, Danny, in turn, gave him a big slash on his arm with his own pencil. He took his pencil and slashed it through his arm. And that was really awful because he stood there like a devil and was laughing. While Gavin there was was crying like there was no tomorrow. And there were even more things he did during that year that I was there. He also coughed on students, cussed in class, and even caused food fights. And for all the trouble that occurred, he was sent down to the principal's office on some occasions, and eventually even got to the point when he had to call his parents to the school because of the problems, and they had to meet up with the principal to talk about Gary's problems, Danny's struggle in school and all that crazy stuff. And I bet Danny was like, "Oh no, I'm in trouble. But I don't know how things would have went, but still that didn't change Dion's behavior because even when he came back, he was still the same old person. So I'm guessing that his dad is probably a big snickerhead because he can't take care of his son's problems. He's probably just, letting his son do all these crazy stuff. Letting things fly by his head saying, okay, yeah, suspension, yeah. My life is cool, I don't care. He can do whatever he wants in your dumb little classroom. Yeah, that's like pretty much thinking what he's saying in his head because he never stopped his sons from doing the crazy things that he'd done. I bet he doesn't even, I bet they don't even discipline him in his own house. It's just totally unfair. But otherwise, that was pretty much a crazy year for me because this kid was pretty, out of order and, totally crazy. I bet he probably doesn't even, I bet his parents probably have troubles, controlling him back at home. That's probably why they let him run loose in class. But anyways, that's how it all went. And that's today's video. So guys, thanks for joining this video of Supreme Slayer. And feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. And also, feel free to leave comments about if you have students similar to this, to this crazy Danny guy, and and I'll feel free to read your stories. Anyways, goodbye.